That is entertainment. We love our Kentucky Shakespeare. And Amy Attaway is here, Associate Artistic Director of Kentucky Shakespeare. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. I always get so excited when they say Kentucky Shakespeare. Just the best. You're getting ready for your first production.
Yeah, of the calendar year.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, we're doing The Importance of Being Earnest. It's the Oscar Wilde classic. It's a straight up farce, Victorian comedy. Ridiculous. It's so funny. We cracked ourselves up at the table read of it, so I know. Imagine it with costumes and lights and sound. It's going to be so fun.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So it is a comedy.
Yes.
I always say, I always tell people, so what I worry about is when you say Shakespeare, everybody, some people go, Shakespeare. No, that's not for me. And I go, no, you don't get it. And the best thing in the world, the way I try to pull people slowly is number one, the summer, when you're down in Central Park.
Yep.
The greatest thing to see is all of those people, and you can look around and it's different ages and different nationalities and ethnicities and colors and people you can tell of diverse backgrounds, but we're all sitting there and laughing and ohing and ooh, and it's just the best thing in the world.
I love it so much. It's
right?
My favorite part of what we do, absolutely. And we get people from all over the city. We serve all Louisville zip codes, plus I think 10 different states last year in addition to Kentucky. And people come down and they get to know us through the free Shakespeare in the Park. And then we started doing these indoor things. We usually do a fall one and a winter one now to broaden our audience even more, because if you can believe it, there are people who don't want to sit outside and sweat and swat mosquitoes while they watch theater. I know it's weird, but those people exist. And they want a parking garage.
And Halloween things you do, and just all kind of things.
Right, so we've started to do more like classic British authors for this winter show, and we've been doing the Jane Austen plays at the Kentucky Center, and this year will be our first time performing at Actors Theater in the Pamela Brown Auditorium with this Oscar Wilde play.
So how do you think that'll be? You'll be in the Pamela Brown. You have a cast full of the Kentucky Shakespeare favorites. I always love when I look and I go, oh my gosh, look who's on stage!
Yes.
All of my favorites.
Yes, it'll be a lot of favorites for sure. Jen Pennington is in it, and B.B. Patilla, who I adore, Justin Jackson, Molly Merck, Christian Wiltshire. I think that the one that people are going to really flip their lids over is John Huffman, who is Prospero, Iago. He's played all of the big Shakespeare names, and he's playing Lady Bracknell.
I love it. Now, the ticket sales are going to support the community programs of our Shakespeare in Central Park, and that is important. All of that is important. Summer season announcement.
Summer season announcement, I can't tell you.
Okay.
I can't tell you. The cameras are rolling. We're announcing this season on February 8th at our big annual gala.
And that's always so much fun.
Tickets are on sale for that now. It's at 21C. It's always so fun.
It really is so much fun.
Again, a lot of your Kentucky Shakespeare favorites, actors, designers, technicians, directors will all be there as well. So come out and see us, everybody.
Okay, now
maybe Dawne Gee will be there.
I was there last year and had just the best time ever. Now, The Importance of Being Earnest, Oscar Wilde, that's going to be again at the Pamela Brown Theater, January 11th through the 19th. Talk about that so people kind of will understand what that performance is going to be like.
What the play is like? Yeah, so it's a Victorian farce. It was first performed in 1895. So it's just the end of the Victorian era. Think Charles Dickens, but not so sad. In fact, not at all sad. There's nothing serious or sad in this whole play. It's goofy. It's rich people being dweebs, talking about it, like the most important thing is who's going to marry who, and the most shocking thing that happens is two adults of different genders are alone in a room, and oh my goodness, it's all very fun and silly, and it's really, Oscar Wilde's such a good writer. All of these classic lines really hold up, and so you'll see in the style of the performance, we're having a conversation and it's almost like a take to the camera with a big laugh line. It's hilarious.
How can we get our tickets?
You can go to kyshakespeare.com or actorstheater.org. Also, the tickets are there. But if you go to our website, kyshakespeare.com, and click on that Importance of Being Earnest box there, it'll give you all the information, all the dates, the information about the performance, and how to get tickets.
And you'll see so many of the other things that they're doing or have done, and,
Yes.
and all of that. You know I love Kentucky Shakespeare. I support Kentucky Shakespeare. We've got about 20 seconds here. What do you want to tell people about our wonderful Kentucky Shakespeare?
Oh my goodness. So this will be my 12th summer coming up. I can't imagine right now being anywhere else. I love it so much. What you said about the diverse audiences, the way that we're able to use Shakespeare to reach people all over the city.
Yeah.
And we usually do it for no cost. These indoor productions are also delightful. So
please come
out and see us. Get your tickets now. The first 2 performances are selling out. So
Okay,
do it now.
KentuckyShakespeare.com. Please, please come. The best.